feels like the end of the world is coming. I don't know if you guys noticed that, or it's like that's not the vibes you're getting. But like, when do we get to stop pretending? When do we get to stop going to work every day? When do we get to just enjoy the rest of our lives? Because shit is stressful. And I'm tired. I tried to pretend. I tried to be ignorant, but it's getting harder and harder every day to pretend like this shit isn't up in flames. Like, I'm scrolling on Instagram, and 1 second I'm watching my girl celebrate her 30th birthday. The next post is showing me a lifeless body of a baby who just got bombed. Like, where's the balance? What do I do? I don't want to sit in bed and cry all day, but I also don't want to pretend that it's not happening. I also feel helpless. I feel small. Oh my God. Where's the balance? What do I do? I don't want to sit in bed and cry all day, but I also don't want to pretend that it's not happening. I also feel helpless. I feel small. Oh my God. Where's the balance? What do I do? I don't want to sit in bed and cry all day, but I also don't.
All right. Shalom. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this little snippet again. I'm gonna play this part right here because I want you to hear this part. But she said she tried to be ignorant. And that proves what, the brother's been saying through the spirit, that our people ignorant and they want to remain ignorant, right? And they want us to remain ignorant with them because they feel like anything that interrupts they warm and fuzzy mind, right, is negative. And they go to show you that they don't know what the Bible is about. The Bible is about, if you just waking up, right? If you don't get it, just coming out of Christianity. The Bible is about negative stuff. Lamentation, mourning, and woe. World War III is coming, right? And the micro C hip. Right, so everything is crashing out, right? So let me play this part again.
To stop going to work every day. When do we get to just enjoy the rest of our? I don't know if you guys noticed that, or it's like that's not the vibes you're getting. But like, when do we get to stop pretending? When do we get to stop going to work every day? When do we get to just enjoy the rest of our lives? Because shit is stressful. And I'm tired. I tried to pretend. I tried to be ignorant, but it's getting harder and harder.
Right, and what she's saying is she's tried to ignore prophecy, right? But our people don't even know the Bible is full of prophecies, right? That's gonna overtake them. They're gonna get snared. Yahweh Shah the Messiah say he comes like a thief in the night, but these monkey-minded jakes they don't understand it, right? Because they still under the impression that God is good all the time, and the Bible is a song and dance and warm and fuzzy book, right? They're ignorant, right? And that proves, you know what I'm saying, what us brothers been saying. These jakes, your average monkey-minded jake, don't know what the Bible about, right? They into the religion of Christianity. The Bible, the truth of the Bible, and the religion of Christianity is two vastly separate things, right? Now they'll use the Bible, right, to bring out scriptures that they don't really even know how to understand, interpret correctly, and teach it to the people to make them feel good, especially the women, right? Matthew 22 and 29. Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures. So our people don't know the Bible that they claim that they believe in. They don't know the scriptures, which is going back into the script, all right, like a movie, right? So this actually is a movie playing out, right? And we got the script. And that's why, consider yourself blessed that you got the script, right, to the movie. It says, nor the power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So we can't take for granted that we've been privy to this knowledge, right? I know you brothers that been seasoned in the truth, you feel like that, right? We've been doing this a while, right? We feel like everybody should know this, but that's not true, right? It's only for the elect of the nation of Israel, all right? Let's go to this term, not knowing. It says to have little or no knowledge about something, right here at the top. This all through the spirit. It says blind. So our people is spiritually blind. They don't know what is going on. They don't know what's getting ready to happen. They are clueless to this. All right, check this out. Deaf, unconscious. It says caught napping, ignorant ignorant. And that's what she said right here. It says, what is another word for not knowing? It says clueless. That's heavy, right? So let's keep moving. But you got a lot of our people, especially the women, they feel like that their emotions can overtake right reality, right? They think their emotions gonna stop prophecy. They think their emotions gonna stop everything that's going on, right? And Jake too, Jake get all emotional. You got these ninjas out here with their folly, right? It says headstrong, and that's going back into the stubborn nature of our people, right? Check this out, headstrong. So a lot of you Jakes that's outside of this truth, you think because you're headstrong, right? You're gonna be able to undo this. It says if you refer to someone as headstrong, you are slightly critical of the fact that they are determined to do what they want. Check this out. It says headstrong describes something that's disobedient. All right. So our people are very stubborn, very stuck in their ways. They think just because they think a certain thing that's going to undo everything that's going on. Right. And they consider the truth as being something negative and they want to avoid it because it's messing up their energy. It's messing up their day. Right. And they go to show you again, they err for not knowing the scriptures. Ezekiel chapter 38. And you got, I saw this video when a lot of uh, military equipment was being moved. All right, we'll see how that's going to turn out. But, and I also watch it redacted that the United States is possibly going to war with Iran. So it kind of all makes sense. We'll see how everything play out. But World War III is going to happen, right? And the mark of the beast is going to come before it goes nuclear. All right, so it's things that's formulating right now as we speak, right? It's chaos going on throughout the earth, throughout the so-called Middle East, right? Ezekiel 38. I'm gonna do a thorough breakdown on this, but I just kind of want to go into it a little bit. Salakia. Ezekiel chapter 38 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. That's referring to Russia, right? The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Right? 3. And say, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I'm against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. All right? So the Most High is bringing that aggression spirit back into Russia, right? We really already in a proxy World War III because the Ukraine situation, that you got all these nations, right, that's gathered together, right, to go make war with the Israelis, right? And I will bring thee forth in thine army, horses and horsemen, going back into these military equipment, right? Airplanes, tanks, right? Humvees, and all of them clothed with the sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So the prophets would use ancient terminology that they knew about at that time to describe these future things that they were seeing. They didn't know the terminology that we know right now. So this ancient terminology that they would use to describe what they were seeing, that's something very important to understand. It says Persia, which goes back into Iran. I'm going to show you something real quick. Let me show you this real quick. Salakia. Let's go here. All right, so this is a map, right, of what the scripture is saying. And right here, I'm going to start to the far right. You see over there to the far right, Iran is the modern day, so like Persia is the modern day Iran, Salakia. All right. And then you got Russia and the republics, Gog and Magog, right? All right, then you got, let me go back into that Ezekiel 38. Ethiopia, right, which would be the Ethiopians, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, right? Gomer, and it's no coincidence that Russia is allies with Iran. They're allies with these countries, right? It says Gomer, which is going into Turkey, right? Let me show you this as well. Slovakia. And this map kind of right here, Turkey, right there. That's Gomer, right? So all these countries are going to invade Israel and destroy it, man. Right? Let's go back. It says, with all its bands, and bands means military, army, the house of Togomar of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Right? So that's what you see in formulate right now. Right? We see in World War III, right? Formulate. Let's go here. And like I said, I'm gonna do a whole thorough lesson going into the whole Ezekiel 38 breakdown. It's a lot of information. All right. Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. So we're watching, reporting what's going on so we can warn the sheep, right? Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. So that's our job, to warn our people on the things that's coming. And they go to show you that the so-called Christian pastor, right, is not sent from the Most High. They are not the prophets. They're not the men of the Lord, right, because they're not warning the people. They're not doing what the scriptures say that, they should be doing. It says warning, definition, a statement or event that indicates a possible impending danger, all right, problem or unpleasant situation. So this Jake woman in this video knew about prophecy. Her mind would be at some kind of, understanding, right? Her mind would be at some kind of peace, all right? Knowing that this got to happen, knowing that this is gonna happen, right? But they don't know. So they, I watched another video. This Jake was literally bugging out because, our people don't want to face reality. They want to stay in their folly. They want to stay ignorant, like she said in that video, all right? And our people got this spirit on them as well, happy-go-lucky, right? All right, it says, and they're comfortable in their captivity. And that proves that our people don't know they still in captivity, and that they're comfortable in their captivity. They're comfortable in their own oppression, right? It says happy-go-lucky. It says person does not plan much and accepts what happens without becoming worried, right? So that's right here. Check this out. It says meaning happy-go-lucky is bitter, blatantly unconcerned. Give me 1 second. All right, let me read this again. It says the meaning of happy-go-lucky is blithely unconcerned, carefree, right? So yeah, that's the condition that our people in, because they are at rest. They feel like that this is their true home, right? They feel like no matter how much they get oppressed, right, they just gonna make the best out of their captivity, right, and just live with it, right, and accept it for what it is. We don't have that same mentality, right? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10, it says, with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth. So it's consequences. You can't remain to be ignorant. You can't just brush it off. You can't ignore it, right? There's consequences. Like if you do things on this side, if you ignore certain things, there's going to be consequences. So you don't have no choice but to pay attention, man, right? That they might be saved. So they don't understand how critical and crucial these times are. They just think that things are going to bounce back, right? And they at rest. To go to show y'all, people have made their captivity very comfortable for them, man. Even though they're getting oppressed, even though they're getting redlined, even though they're getting, all these systems have been engineered to destroy our people, they just keep taking it on the chin, right? But not us. We got a problem with this. All right, hopefully this lesson was edifying. Call Hala Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Shalom.